It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little today, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn. Oh, sorry. I didn't know which one it was. So now shit's about to get real dark. So I'm just letting y'all know. Mother and daughter duo unalived by child's father in homicide self-deletion. Ooh, Lord. This is adorable here, but it's sad that it had to happen. So a mother and daughter were pew-pewed and unalived by the child's dad in an apparent homicide unaliving in North Carolina, according to WRAL. 27-year-old Kiera Massenberg and her 6-year-old daughter Zoe Jones were unalived in a pew-pew that left 2 others wounded on August 11th in Sharpsburg, North Carolina. The pew-pewer, identified as Daquan Marcato Jones, who was Zoe's father, reportedly fled the scene with the girl and Massenberg in his car. Jones dropped Zoe off at home in Nash County with life-threatening injuries before she was taken to a hospital where she later unalived. According to reports, Massenberg was found in the back seat of Jones's vehicle in the driveway of a home on Jamie Road in Brattleboro, North Carolina. As units were approaching the residence, they heard a gunshot come from inside the residence. At this point, units surrounded the residence. A male subject then exited the side door to the residence and advised us that the suspect had pew-pewed himself. Nash County Sheriff's Office said in a statement, authorities found Jones with a self-inflicted pew-pew in a bedroom of the home. According to jail records obtained by WNCN, Jones was released from Edgecombe County Detention Center just 1 day before the pew-pew. He was previously arrested on charges of assault, inflicting serious bodily injuries in connection to a July 2024 incident during which he allegedly punched Massenberg in the face. Authorities said the pair were dating. A GoFundMe was created to raise money for funeral expenses. This is disgusting. That's all I got to say about that. But real talks, can we do something about this? Seriously, because that's not right. Not at all. They didn't deserve this. That's all I can tell you. They did not deserve what he did to them. All right. And the fact that he was in jail for this, his ass should have, they should have put them in like witness protection or something. Why did you let him out? That's what I need to know. Why did you let him out? I say this all the time and I'm going to keep saying it. So much potential has been lost. Not only with the child, but the mother wasn't old either. So what the hell? The disgusting fuckery continues in this next story. I don't know what to tell you. This one right here, someone needs to whoop his ass with a mace. White man smiled and laughed as he ran over black woman, family says. Here's a picture of her poor thing. God dang. A Florida man reportedly smiled and laughed as he ran over a black woman with his vehicle. How many times I gotta tell y'all? We just need to go ahead and get some pitchforks, not pitchforks, some jackhammers and some pickaxes. That's what I want to say. And just get rid of that tumor of a peen we call Florida. It's the peen shape. It's a tumor because all it's doing is bringing down everybody. Shit. Can we do something with this shit? That's all I want to know. Can we get them off of the country? Can we let them have their own country? Let's get half of the idiots in Texas and all the fuckers that just cause all this damn rioting and shit. Put their asses on the motherfucking peen and push that damn thing away, please. Ugh. So anyways, according to reports, Jamaria Holycross is lucky to be alive after she was ran down by 57-year-old Boris Twillman earlier this month. Okay, he ain't that damn old. He can still get in a fight. He could still get it. That's all I'm saying. He could still get it. Whew. Anyways, hey, Miss Bev.
I couldn't let this stop me from, giving the news. So here we go. Anyways, Tillman need his, there's a special place for you in hell, sir. Sitting up here smiling and laughing as you run over someone. Holy Cross, 24, was reportedly driving on the Florida highway with her brother and her boyfriend's two children on August 10th, when a Jeep started to tailgate her. Before she could move out of the way, Holy Cross was rear-ended by the vehicle. She got out of her car to inspect any possible damage, which is when Tillman reportedly hit the gas and pinned her between their two vehicles. According to an arrest report, Tillman then dragged Holy Cross Jamaica's body along the driver's side. When he hit the car, she got out because traffic was stopped, and she wanted to look at the damages, a family member recalled. Well, as she looks, he proceeded to look at her, smile and laugh, and hit the gas and run her over in front of my son and her boyfriend's two children. Holy Cross aunt Misty Moore emphasized that the man smiled and laughed as he hit her niece. I think the biggest thing that sticks out to her that she just keeps saying is he just smiled and laughed at her as he hit me. She is traumatized and just has the image of him in her head. This image in her head. Moore told the Tampa Bay Times. Following the incident, Twillman allegedly called the Largo Police Department to report that something happened on the highway, but claimed he was not personally involved in a crash. He was later arrested for attempted unaliving and leaving the scene of a crash involving serious injury. Good for him. Twillman is currently being held in the Pinellas County Jail on bonds totaling nearly $1 million. The incident reportedly left Holy Cross with a broken leg, rib, and pelvis. Yeah, that's a very evil goddamn man. I wouldn't even say that's a man. That's an evil creature right there. It's in the Times, y'all. This incident reportedly left Holy Cross with a broken leg, rib, and pelvis. A GoFundMe has been created to help cover Holy Cross's medical expenses. This was Florida. If you're coming in late, this was Florida. And I keep telling y'all, it is a peen-shaped tumor on this country. We just need to get the jackasses that fucked with us in Texas, like Abbott, the dumbasses in Vegas, put their asses on that peen with the rest of these idiots. Get a few more of these idiots from all over the goddamn country. Put them on that damn thing and push it out to sea. It's its own country. They can do whatever the fuck they want. If they want to self-destruct, please do it. But away from us, please. That's all I gotta say. Whew, Lord. But anyways, moving on, let's look at this next story.
Emotional content.
Go back to the jungle. Karen goes on Rahcist tirade at a police station. Well, that's a smart place to do that and show your ass. This was reported on August 16th. Some of these are later because I was going through some shit. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to say it better. I'm coming out of some shit, but it's still rough. Anyways, a white woman is being dubbed a Karen after she went on a Rahcist tirade at a police station in a viral video. In the video, the white woman appeared to be reporting a crime to police officers at a Los Angeles police station when she began spewing Rahcist statements towards a black man. You know what asshole? If I didn't have to see people at the hospital like you, I'd let them die, the woman, who seemingly a healthcare professional, told the black man. When an officer at the station confronted the woman over her behavior, she suggested the police need to work harder to get black people off the streets. I told you, being guilty while black. What's your gun for? What's your gun for? She continued. At one point during the video, the woman suggested that officers need to pew-pew the druggy homeless black people that roam around here. She continued her rant by claiming that black homeless people were vandalizing cars and accusing cops of letting these people stay here and loitering. The black man then intervened in the conversation. She wants to pew homeless people, the man said. Sir, it's none of your fucking business, the woman responded. It is my business, you dumb bitch, he replied. Shut your mouth. Okay, that's back and forth right there, but she did start it. Well, you're in public talking, so I'll speak up, the man said. That's why you look like a slob. Look at you. You literally look like a slob. Get your shit together, lady. You look disgusting. You're just miserable. No, no wonder you're miserable. Look at you. You're shaped like an apple with skinny legs. Damn. You look like, you know what? You look like you're fucking broke. You're broke. Your life sucks. Well, that's fucked up. Go back to the jungle, go back to the jungle, the woman shouted in response. Go back to Africa, go back to Africa, go back to the jungle. First of all, let me stop you there. A lot of Africa is not the jungle, you jackass. Secondly, Africa is a continent, not a country. He cannot go back to a continent because he's got to go to one of those damn countries. They ain't gonna just let him walk onto the continent. He has to go to a specific country. So you have to pick out which one. You think about your insults before you fling them. How can you tell this man could go to Africa? Where in Africa, you jackass? That's a continent. You can't just tell someone go back to America. Where in America? Where am I going? But yeah, that's actually a whole country. Go back to North America. That's what you could say. Go back to North America. And that would make no fucking sense because where in North America? Am I going to Mexico? Am I going to, am I going to USA? Am I going to Canada? Where am I going? But needless to say, that makes no sense. And she's a bitch for that. And they both need their asses whooped because they don't know how to act in public. But she started the shit, so she needs her ass whooped more. The video ended with the woman leaving the police station. Wow, she's ugly. She looks like a monkey. I kid you not. Do you see this face? Ew. That looks like a drag queen with no makeup on. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, but that doesn't look like a feminine woman. No wiles right there are to be had. I'm just saying. Ew. Ew. Give me something. I need
Oh my God. Ew.
That's all I have to say. Just ew. But you know what? The dark fuckery ain't over. But I'm kind of glad with this one because the motherfucker is paying for what she did. And why is it all these old jackasses? God